they're frustrated and you inspire them and share your story, as a result of it, you give them the skills and the strategies to move past that and to understand that even though they feel this way right now, it's not gonna be how they always feel. So I want you to remember that most people tend to see you in terms of where we're at right now in life, rather than where we've come from or what we've gone through. So most people, like the kids now and my wife now, is like, I only see this version of David, but they didn't see the bad version of David, like getting kicked out of school, being super rude. I was an angry kid. I was violent. My father left and I was angry at the world. I was like, if he left me, then everybody else will leave me. So as a result, I'm just going to reject everyone. I don't care about people's feelings. And I've come a long way. It's a result of my relationship with Yeshua and Yahweh and my faith and a lot of therapy. But it's just sharing those experiences with others and being vulnerable, because I'm not perfect and I don't pretend to be. And my mother would always tell me, don't get too high on a compliment and never get too low on a criticism, always stay in between the middle. And those words have saved me. So when people say, hey, you're amazing, you're doing all these great things, you're on TEDx, etc., and people are like, oh, you're arrogant, you're conceited, you're egotistical, you're uncaring, all that stuff. When they say these things, like, it's like, okay, like, all right, just like when they compliment, I'm like, okay, thank you, I appreciate it. Always stay in the middle. So the 3 things on how we can start leading with the heart is knowing our students, is earning the right to be heard, and is being willing to be vulnerable. And it's so important that we understand is that teaching is something that we do. Learning is something that our students do. And how when we get to know them in their lives, both formally and informal, then we can have a greater impact. And it's not about finding time, it's about making time. Next episode, we're going to be discussing the law of encouragement and how you as an educator, you as a parent, and you as a leader can become better encouragers. It's going to be great. It's going to be impactful. It's going to encourage you in your process. I think encouragement is the one currency right now that we can never get enough, especially in this season, especially recovering from last season. But I want you to just subscribe today, subscribe right now. And I want you to remember something. Be the solution for the education evolution.
Shepherd, 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 shepherd revolution. Shepherd, 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 shepherd revolution.
Hey, it's David Prosper, and welcome to the Shepherd Revolution podcast, a show for educators, parents, and those out-of-the-box shepherd leaders doing education differently. I want to say thank you for leading the education evolution. We are bringing practical strategies, systems, and solutions to help you thrive as a revolutionary shepherd.
Shepherd, 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 shepherd revolution. Shepherd.